Miles, it looked like reading body language that you guys looked like you wanted this game a whole lot more than they did.
Absolutely.
Did it look that way on the field when you looked in their eyes?
I mean, I hope it did. I mean, the energy we had this whole week was crazy, man. We know what was at stake. Like I said, it started when we had these last 4 games in front of us, and we knew we got to win all 4 of these games. It's not done yet. Like I said, I'm happy we got this done, but we got to finish it next week.
Miles, what have you learned about Carson and the way that he's led for the last 3 weeks?
Man, I told y'all from the jump, man, that's a bad man, and I got all the respect, I got all the confidence in him, and I got his back, so he's going to play it, he's going to give it all for us, and I'm going to give it all for the whole team too. So.
Did you have a favorite throw of his from this game?
I don't know. I'm not sure. He throws a lot, so it's hard to remember. I'll say the one to me, but yeah.
Thank you.
Miles, you're known for like your speed, but you ran very physically today and have other games. Do you feel like that kind of gets overlooked at times?
I think so, a little bit. Like I said, it's big boy football, man, and I knew they were going to key on me, so me getting certain big holes wasn't going to be there. I was going to have to take what they give me and just grind it out.
On that last run, what was the call? Was that just an inside zone, or can you kind of take?
Yeah, just regular inside zone. We was trying to get the first down to shut the game down. We're in church mode, so that means anybody that gets the first down, just go ahead and take a slide. So, cause they don't have no timeout, so we slide and just get on the ball and take a knee.
You said some guys were telling you why didn't you
Yeah,
score?
man. Everybody, I was thinking about it, but no, I was trying to get the dub though.
You've had big plays the last 3 games. I think you've had kind of a clutch play in the fourth quarter. Just looking at kind of how your season has gone, how do you think you're different? Where have you grown the most from week 1 to now being a big impact player?
For everything, I think I've been going for everything, honestly. As far as I think mentally, I think getting real strong. You know, being with Deuce is paying a lot. I mean, I'm listening to him, and he wants nothing but the best for me. He believes in me as much as I believe in myself, and that's just making me just go even harder each day. And then on Sundays, just trying to perform and be dominant on that field.
Are you aware that that's actually happened here before? Eagles, Cowboys, Brian Westbrook did the same thing that you did?
No, I wasn't aware.
Okay.
No.
So was the game plan coming in to maybe feature you a little more because maybe they would have keyed on Zach, or is that just the way things unfolded with him also being injured?
Just kind of the way things unfolded, with the bodies we have out there, we're short on wide receivers, we're short on tight ends. Both of us were going to be featured, it's just Carson going through his reads and finding open players.
You guys have been in survival advanced mode now for the last couple of weeks, and now one more chance with an opportunity to win the division championship. Can you talk about the opportunity that this is you guys have worked so hard to present yourself with right now?
Yeah, at the start of the season, one of the first goals is to win the division, win the NFC East, and we're right there. We got one game, we win that, and we're champions. So it's a big game for us. We're going to be ready to go, and it's exciting.
It seemed like you guys from the get-go wanted to try and establish the tone early, either offensively, defensively. How important was it for this team to kind of get early in the jump early today?
Yeah, it was. That was kind of a big thing. Zach actually talked Saturday night, brought up some stats. The last 3 games we played them, we were down at halftime every game. So just to get that early jump, put them in the bind of playing from behind, and we were able to do that. Go score the first possession, score the second possession with the field goal, and then we just keep rolling from there.
Can you describe the touchdown with like a double move?
Yeah, it was just a stick nod is what we call it, out and up. Carson placed a beautiful ball right over the safety's hands, and I just went up and made a play.
A stick nod.
Yeah, stick.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you guys are playing the way you have over the last 3 games, how tough of a team are you to beat?
I think we're a tough team to beat. If our defense can hold teams like they did today, Carson just does what he does, finds an open guy, makes plays, extends plays with his feet. It's unbelievable just to have us all out there. It was a lot of fun today.
How big of a game was this for Carson? I mean, he said it was the biggest game of his career, and he came out and proved it.
Yeah, I can't tell what he's thinking, but I think he went out there and did what he does. I think he's the best quarterback in the league. I'm really glad he's on my team.
These last several weeks, with the injuries, are we seeing, but also, without the injuries, we seeing guys like you, Miles, Greg, like the young guys stepping up. Is there a feeling?
Yeah,
that
it's
we're seeing
fun.
The future here?
It's fun, I think so. JJ made plays today. Greg made plays. Miles, the last few weeks have been just completely eating, and it's fun to watch. It's fun to see these younger guys gain confidence. We just got one more week to go prove what we can do.
It's been 3 weeks since you played the Giants. How much different is this Eagles team than the one that played a couple of weeks ago?
Man, I don't even know who was healthy back then or if it changed, but all we care about is who's in the locker room, who we got healthy. That's all we need. That's all we got, and we're going to go out there and try to, win the division.
On that third down pass to you, the fade route, what did you guys see? Did you have to kind of change your direction based upon the coverage?
Yeah, initially I had something else. I can't even remember the play, but Carson gave me just a go ball. Quick fly. I was able to get on top of Heath there, and Carson placed one of those dimes that should turn the value to 11. But it was just a great ball by him. It was just man covered, single high, had a safety on me, and was able to win.
I love the way Carson has played, like his last 3-4 weeks in particular, just pretty much all the receivers going in and out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean he's been good. He's got confidence in everybody. You can see that the way he's throwing the ball to anybody. And then the biggest thing is, the receivers, the O-line's giving them time, and the receivers are going out making plays when plays need to be made.
It's probably the most I think I've gotten in a long time. So just being grateful for that. It's just one of those things you got to stay prepared.
Do you think about the fact you just make a big play like that and then it's a booth review? Is that kind of insulting?
No, it's the game of football. They're gonna throw the challenge flag and see if it was a.
Yeah, there was no challenge flag. Yeah, that was the booth.
Yeah, the booth, whatever it is. They just got to see if it's correct, and it is what it is.
Sidney, do you think about the fact that after all you've been through these 3 years, you made the play that could send this team to the playoffs?
It's crazy to think about. I made an important one a couple weeks ago, so that was a good deal for me and this team. Just keeping us alive, and it's a blessing just to come in and step in and be able to contribute, whatever role it is, even if it's the last play, even if it's like I get one play and I'm in there, I make it. I think that's a big deal. It's just a blessing, man. Just to contribute.
We feel like it's a sign of redemption for you. I mean, after how bad things had gotten earlier this season.
I mean, at the end of the day, I've talked to you guys before, and it's always been a thing of confidence or how do you respond, how do you handle things. I just come to work every day grinding, head down grinding. No matter what everybody else is saying, they can say this, they say that. I've had unfortunate injuries, and that's, I think, what's been holding me back. I came this year playing pretty strong, played good, but injury. But once I get that consistency, I know I can dominate.
We saw the reaction.
Were there ever any moments of self-doubt throughout the whole process?
No.
We said he kind of knows what you're going through. He's been through it. I mean, how much has he helped you kind of talk with him?
Yeah, he's amazing. BG, high energy guy, great character. He's been through it. So him, Nelson, they kind of, they've been in the same situation I have. So talented guys and talented players. So just kind of give me words of encouragement and lead me along this way and, keep my head in the game.
Is there anything about this unit that surprises you?
The offense?
Yeah.
Not really. I think we've had really good players here, and I really think that it's been close to clicking all year long. And obviously, a little upset if we didn't score more points today. But moved the ball really effectively, and if we can iron out some of those mistakes and some of those penalties, my holding call, if we can get rid of that stuff that's kind of killing us, and I think it was really good other than that offensively.
These young guys are really coming up big.
They are.
Ward, Miles Sanders, I mean, you can't say enough about those guys.
No, I mean, everybody's taking their role and run with it. I think, they obviously the media's touched on it. I think it's definitely true. I mean, those guys bring a lot of energy. I mean, every time they get the ball in their hand, they're looking to make a play. They're excited to be playing in the NFL, and I think that youthful enthusiasm rubs off on guys. I know it sure does rub off on me when I see them, making guys miss and breaking tackles and stuff like that. I mean, it's been a lot of fun the last few weeks.
About Carson Wentz, you could argue this was the biggest game of his career, and he came up big.
Yeah, Carson played great. I don't think, that was fully anticipated. I think that we all have a lot of faith in Carson Wentz as a player. He's smart. He's got an arm like nobody can throw that ball further than him, I don't think. And, he gets us in the right play. We put a lot on his shoulders. and he does not shy down or back away from anything. He wants everything on his shoulders, and that's what you want in a marquee guy like him.
Brandon Graham said, "This is us against the world." Do you guys on offense feel that too?
Well, it's kind of always us versus the world. I mean, I think that's the mentality you take as a team in this league. And the closer you come together, the closer you come as a group. That's how you survive in this thing. It's us versus everybody else every single week. The opponent is faceless. I think that we just have a drive and a passion to continue to win, continue to execute. Just trying to get better each and every week. I mean, it's not too much has changed. We just have more success right now.
Same thing, same way we were playing them the whole game. Their receiving core is good enough, and also the quarterback. You got to switch up your leverage sometimes, switch up whether you're playing press, whether you're playing out. But at the end of the day, when the ball is in the air, it's a 50-50 ball. You just got to make the play.
How big is it to kind of, obviously the Giants game, to maintain this level of intensity that you guys showed today and, do it against a team that's not in that position and be able to continue it next week?
I think as far as the intensity goes, our intensity's been up since that Monday night game. We've been in playoff mode since then, and we're going to stay that way. So as far as intensity goes, we know what's on the line, and like I said, we've been in playoff mode ever since then.
Sidney's been through a lot this season.
Yeah.
Ends up making a huge
Another one.
play at the end.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah. Is his confidence, is he watching him through this? What have you seen as far as him maintain his confidence when people have been
coming to work every day, working hard, not getting down on himself, knowing that this is a process and knowing that, cornerback, if not the hardest position in the league, the second hardest, and guys are going to catch the ball on you, and you just got to go out there and you got to battle the next play.
You guys just look like the hungrier team out there today. Was the energy this week any different for you guys?
Like I said, we've been in playoff mode since that Monday night game versus the Giants. So as far as our intensities goes, being hungry, I think that just comes with the mindset, knowing what's on the line, knowing that we haven't been playing our type of football, early in the season and to now, what's on the line, knowing that we're trying to get in the postseason.
Week of preparation, we knew the last game we played, that wasn't us, and that's what the message this week. That wasn't us, and we got to go out here and prove it, and so we went out there and we proved it today.
Do you really firmly believe it's this us against the world?
It is. It's us against the world. 7-7. Who believed in us? Nobody believed in us. They just talked about what happened week 7, before the bye. Like this team, we've been through a lot. We got a lot of guys who was hungry to let people know their name, and I'm happy for them boys. Like G. Ward went out there and made a big couple plays, You got Boston, you got, I can go down the list of the guys that's hungry for this thing. Sidney,
What'd you do to stop Zeke?
We had to stop the run. We had to stop 21,
You knew that going in.
We knew that. We had to stop the 21, that was number one. And then we'd get what we want, Everything wasn't perfect. They made some drops, that helped us a lot too. But at the end of the day, we was resilient and we went out there and we got the job done.
How great of a job did you guys do on Zeke?
I feel good. I felt like we hit him. I felt like, we didn't let him get going. We didn't let him do his little signature eat move, whatever he do. We said we wasn't letting him do that on this field today. And that was our main goal, is stopping the run.
How big was the forced fumble for Fletcher?
That was big. Turning and running to the ball is what we talk about as a D-line. We went out there and we got it done. And that's what Coach talk about. They don't never see us coming. So, while they playing around, we coming. As soon as they cut back, bam, and that was a big play.
That was obviously a great team win. Felt great, guys played, from start to finish with some energy. Played as a team, stayed patient in a tight ball game against a good team. One more game to go.
You guys got a lot of 3-and-outs. Cooper is not a factor. Zeke not a factor in this game. What did you guys change up defensively that you didn't do the first time you played him?
I think the biggest thing was what we did against Zeke, especially on first and second down. There was a lot of 3rd and long, especially early in the game. And that's what we needed to do. It's really hard to get them off the field when they got 3rd and 3, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. we're able to get negative yards or 0 gains on first down, puts them in 2nd and 10, puts them in 3rd and 7 or more. And that's a formula for us to get off the field.
Can you say enough about the resiliency of this team, especially on defense? Guys going out, a few guys came back, a few didn't.
Yeah, I don't even think we flinched. There weren't even conversations about it. It's just the next guy in, execute the defense. I thought Schwartz did a great job of keeping it really simple for us, so guys could just play fast. Everybody knows what we're doing, don't have to communicate much, and just go compete.
This whole team, though, and you guys always talk about this next guy up mentality. You almost don't have any guys left. It's unreal, right?
I think Coach Peterson might have to play wide out at some point, but I mean, you know, we're at the point in the season, and right here at the cusp of what we're trying to get accomplished. So it really doesn't matter. You know, we don't have time to make excuses or even pay attention to some of those things. Just put the next guy in and let's keep it rolling.
Well, Brandon basically said it's an us against the world mentality. Is that team-wide? You guys all really believe in it?
Oh yeah, it's really hard to forget all that's been said about this team in this locker room. All of the boos that we've heard so far this year, and that stuff doesn't go away. So we understand that, you know, we really draw on each other and the guys in this team trying to make something memorable out of this season. And we got one more week.
Is there anything that has surprised you about this team, especially the defense, in terms of how they keep fighting tooth and nail and finding a way to come up with a big play when they have to?
No, that part doesn't surprise me. The fact that guys continue to fight and scrap and compete, that's what we do. And you know, so we don't always execute as well as we want to, but the heart and the resiliency of the group has never been in question.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in the same position for 3 weeks now, it feels like. And so we've earned the right to be here. We put together wins when we needed them, and we got one more to do, one more to go.